Okay, so when we look at our rider for the first time, one of the first things I look at anyway is the lower leg. So Michaela, as you're going around there now, I would describe your foot as neutral. It's horizontal. I want your heel to be the lowest point of your foot. Yeah, I want you to sort of push down a little bit into your stirrup through your heel, and then I want you to relax. I don't want your leg to be down and hard. So the first thing I do is I just look at that position. Already your lower leg looks better because you have your lower leg down. Now when you have your lower leg down, that pulls all your leg down and around the horse. It keeps your seat down a little bit more as well. When you pull your heel up, it pulls your calf off the horse, it pulls your thigh off the horse, okay? So lower leg down and then relax the leg. Now your walk, see, it's sort of a little bit dawdling, it's not really straight. So the same thing's going to happen in the trot, is the horse is a little bit like a bike. The slower you go, the more you wobble. So if you want to straighten your horse up a little bit, just ride it, that's better, ride him forward, good. Now that's a better walk, it's more active. However, you can see he's bending a lot to the left, isn't he? So to do that, I just want you to shorten your reins a little bit, keep your hands down, that's it, thumbs on top. Good boy, give him a pat. Anytime he does one of those sneezes, tell him he's good. Always pat with the inside hand, because that way you keep the outside rein. So, and now you can see he's still bent a lot to the left, so the first thing I want you to do is ride him a little bit forward. That's enough, that's enough. And then just put a little bit of outside leg, a little bit of outside rein against him. And if you're still having trouble turning, just open the inside rein a little bit and then bring it back to where it should be. So we just need to try and straighten him up a little. Keep your fingers closed. When you ride with your fingers open like that, it's easy for your reins to get long. So it's very, very important to keep the horse straight, okay? Think about it. You don't see any horses in the Melbourne Cup running to the finish line with their head bent to the side, do you? Okay, you don't do that at long jump at school. When you run to the pit, you don't have your head tilted to the side. So it's the same with the horses. As soon as you bend the neck, you take a little bit of the power and strength out of them. Okay, yeah, sometimes we do have a little bit of bend to follow the shape of the circle or the turn, that's right. But if he's going along on a big circle like this, the bend will be very minimal. In a moment, Michaela, you're going to trot on, and the first couple of things I'm going to look for is 1, your ability to ride in rhythm, 2, keep a contact, 3, ride straight. I'm not even worried about roundness, okay? So ride in rhythm, a nice, consistent, steady speed. Keep a contact so you can feel both sides of the horse's mouth, not pulling back, but just a nice, light pressure in both reins. And trot. Close your fingers around the reins. Good, good, good boy. So I want you to be very conscious of, that's good, nice. Maintain a very consistent rhythm. Good. Yep, and there's that little snort, and when he does that, just a little pat with the inside hand. That's a lovely rhythm now, and the horse is straight, and you've got a contact in both reins, and the horse gives a good impression. He's working forward into the bridle. Good boy, and don't be afraid to tell him. You can use your voice, keep your fingers closed. Yep, you can use your voice, say good boy. You can occasionally just release the inside hand for 1, maybe 2 strides, and just a little stroke on the neck. Always patting with the inside hand because you're keeping him straight with the outside rein. So that's the first couple of things I look at. Stay in rhythm, stay straight, have a contact. So when we go to the jumping in a moment, if you think about it, what's a massive loss of rhythm? A stop. We don't want that, do we? And when we lose the straightness, that's a run past the jump, a run off. So, you know, the 2 things that can go wrong with our jumping is either a stop, massive loss of rhythm, or a run-off. That's when we lose our straightness. So right from the start, we're training for our jumping.